Hello everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone in this video. This is the another video in you are watching this video in CurrencyHacked.com. My name is Seeba Bhandari and I'm chief editor at CurrencyHacked.com. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Benjamin Graham. If you don't know about him, because the Benjamin Graham is the, of course, he is the legendary person. And on things we know that the Warren Buffett also is the discipline of the Benjamin Graham. We can say that he followed the Benjamin Graham, and now he is the one of the successful, most successful, I can say, that investor in our world. And he told that he told to us that he respect the Benjamin Graham, after his father, and he's the one of the smart person that he ever met in his life. So it can be very good for to study about the Benjamin Graham. And let's a little bit talk about him. Benjamin Graham, he is the we called him as a father of the value investor, and he wrote two books called the Security Analysis and Intelligent Investor. And most of the time, I can say that the frequently, even Warren Buffett also told us that his life was changed by the book called The Intelligent Investor. And he have also told us in his annual meeting 2020 that his life was changed by the Intelligent Investor. And this book also can change the other people's as well, other whoever want to get into the investing field. So let's move forward again. And I'm going to he is the also economist and the professor and the investor as well. And he is the the professor of the professor of the Warren Buffett and some other popular investor in this, I mean, in our world. So if you haven't read his book, The Intelligent Investor, we recommend you to read this book, because this book really focus on the the definitive, I mean, explanation for the investing, and the how people's psychology can work in the investment field, and how how they can avoid it, and everything about it. So that can be really good option for you as well. I mean, and the in other hand, the security analysis will teach you how to analyze the security, and how to analyze the stock, and how to how to find out the good stock in the market that they are selling in the lowest price. We can say that he discovered the idea of the intrinsic value, and he tried to bring a idea about the intrinsic value, and he try to give us an idea how we can get the undervalue stock, so that we can generate the huge amount of the profit in the investment field. And anyway, I'm going to talk about the Brave browser. If you feel bored, because I've been using this browser from the last few months, and Brave browser is very good. Of course, at the moment, maybe you are watching this video using the Google Chrome, or maybe the Firefox. The good things about the Brave browser is it's faster than the other browser compared to the other alternative browser, and it will pay you the cryptocurrency such as the Bitcoin, and it will pay you in the basic attention token. And they even you can something like the restaurant. Let's say if you go to the restaurant, and if you like the some food, and you would like to give them tips, something same like this over here in this website. If you like some website, let's say for example, if you go to our website www.currencyhacked.com, and if the website is it's approved. I mean, it's sign up with the publisher, then you can give them a tip from here, and then that can be the also really motivated things to the website developer or the article writer and everyone. So you can download the Brave browser using our link. I'll put the link below into this video, down to this video. So let's get back to our topic over here. And I've went to one interesting video about the Benjamin Graham and the, if you like, if you really wanted to get into the investment pool, it's really important to understand the psychology of the people, because the stock price, it's the combination of the psychology of the people, of course the fundamental things in the market, and the speculator. And I'm not going to talk about the speculator astrology, the psychology, because the, if you want to learn more about it, you can read the book. We have a book. I think it's almost 700 to 800 pages. Security analysis and intelligent investor. It will give you the very good idea about them, about the psychology and everything. So I went to one video about the let me uh, go to the youtube.com, and Benjamin Benjamin Graham is really a respected person. I mean, we really respect him. And he, there is one video in the YouTube, and I've like it was like, it got my attention. It has only 7,596 views. It doesn't matter, because of course, if let's say if there is if we see some sexy video over here, the video, people will, like, we can see the million views in the videos, and they feel happy. I mean, it's entertainment video, and this video is really educational video. So let me point you out to the um, what our Benjamin Graham tell us about the stock and everything. And he told us that his quote, I can say that he quote, or maybe he's told us that about the psychology I found in this video, and I'm going to read it over here. The explanation cannot be found in any mathematics, but it has to be found in the investor psychology. And he's try to tell us about the psychology. You can have a extraordinary difference in the price level merely because not only speculator, of course, there is some chances that speculator try to speculate the price of the stock and the Wall Street, of course, but investors themselves are looking at the situation through rose-colored glass rather than dark blue glasses. It may well be true that the underlying psychology of the American people has not changed so much, and that's what the American people have been waiting for many years, has been an excuse for going back to the speculative attitude which used to characterize them from time to time. So it means that the people, of course, people know that if they are speculation in the price, then they're gonna lose the money, but still they have a psychology to go back to the speculative attitude which used to characterize them from time to time. If history count for anything, that the stock market is more likely than not to advance to a point where a real danger. So it means that he's trying to tell us that the you might we've been telling our reader and the viewer, you might don't need the real academic education about the investing, and you might need a IQ to invest intelligently, but of course you need a good psychology and the discipline. And we can also learn from the Warren Buffett as well. So that's the really cool quote that would tell the us and that we got from our Benjamin Graham. So let's go to the another question that someone asked him in the video. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to read it out loud. And why Wall Street people, I mean economics, the most of the economics is wrong most of the time, and why we can't predict the market. Let me read this question over here. Question. This question concerns so-called Wall Street professional. Are Wall Street professional usually more accurate in their near or long-term market trends forecast of stock market? If not, why not? Someone asking this question, and our Ben Graham, father of the value investor, gave us an answer. Well, we've been following that interesting question generation or more, and I must say frankly that our study indicate that you have your choice between tossing coin and taking the conscious of expert opinion, and the result that are just about the same in each case. Your question is why. So that is the really interesting question that question that someone asked him, and the answer also really interesting, because it is really it is completely understandable. And where I was and they I was here, and they taking the sorry, and to why they are not more dependable and very good on and interesting on my own. In my own explanation for that is this: everybody in Wall Street is so smart that they are brilliant offset each other, and that whatever they know is already reflect in the level of the stock price pretty much, and consequently what happened in the future represent what they don't know. So it means that he tried to tell us that the stock market, everybody in the Wall Street is brilliant, but the like nobody can predict the market. The things is we can learn from the past, and the we can expect this can this can be the rough idea what might happen in the future, but this is not a guaranteed, and we 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 have to understand about it. So that's all for today. If you have any question or if you have any feedback, please don't forget to contact me. I mean, don't forget to send us email at info@currencyhack.com, as well as you can contact me personally at seeba@currencyhack.com. And in final, don't forget to subscribe into our channel, as well as don't forget to like us on Facebook, and don't forget to connect us on LinkedIn. Thank you very much. I'll come back next time.